Okay, today I'm going to be making a mushroom leek chowder. I have 3 ounces of bacon, which I diced up. I'm going to put that on low heat, and I'm going to let that render out until it gets crisp. So I'm not going to have you see it here for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to let that render till it gets rendered out, and then I'll be back out to see you. Okay, the bacon is rendered. I took off about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to leave the bacon in. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Let that melt. And before what I did beforehand is I took the leeks. I don't know if you've ever had leeks, but you take off the top dark green part and cut off the bottom where the root is, and then you slice it down the middle, and then I sliced it up and I put it in cold water for like 5 minutes to rinse it to make sure there's any dirt in it, because sometimes fresh leeks can have dirt like that. Okay, so my butter is melted. I'm going to add my 1 clove of garlic, which I diced. We're going to cook that for 30 seconds. It doesn't take long, but it smells delicious. Bacon and garlic, what other combination can you get? And then I have, in my bowl, I have a pound of mushrooms. I used some enoki mushrooms and some regular mushrooms, and about a tablespoon of tarragon. And I'm going to put those in, and we're going to stir that until the mushrooms cook. Probably between 5 to 7 minutes. You want to start to get the water out of the mushrooms. So like 5 to 7 minutes, I'll see you back here. Okay, I told you about the leeks, but forgot to put them in. So these are the leeks all cleaned and sliced. I'm going to put them in with the mushrooms, the tarragon, and with the bacon and the garlic that's in there. So we're going to let them cook 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, the next part we have to do in small steps. So I'm going to put in 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and we're going to give that a stir, and then we're going to let that cook for another 3 minutes, and then I'll be back again. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. The mushrooms are getting softer. I'm going to I leave the skins on the potatoes sometimes when I do chowder. So this is going to be about 1.5 pounds of red potatoes, which I cut into about 1/4-inch dice. I'm going to give them a stir. And then I'm going to put in my 3 cups of chicken stock. And we're going to let that come to a boil. As soon as it comes to a boil, we're going to turn it down to low, and then we're going to cook it about 8 minutes until the potatoes are done. So bring it to a boil, turn it down, cover it, and I'll see you in 8 minutes. Okay, it's been about 8 minutes. The potatoes are done. I'm going to take my spoon and I'm going to smash some of the potatoes just so they're smashed up. You don't have to do this, but sometimes I do that just to thicken the soup up a little bit. But this isn't going to be a really thick soup anyway. It looks delicious. Then I'm going to put in 1 cup of heavy cream, and I'm going to put in some salt and pepper. Probably about a teaspoon of salt and about, 1/2 teaspoon or so of pepper. Put the pepper to your liking. The cameraman likes pepper, lots of pepper. I don't like a lot of pepper, but he does. Okay. So this is your soup. This is your chowder. I'm going to just, I'm not going to put this back. I'm just going to try it and see how it came out. Very good. A nice change. Sorry. A nice change when you don't want clam chowder. So this is the recipe. Spread a little happiness this week. See you next week.